Hey guys, Molly Pop Girl here from WeTheGamerz.com. I'm joined with a special guest today. I have Adam and Austin from Undefined Shorts. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Adam. I'm Battle Master at Undefined Shorts.
And I'm Austin. I'm actually the warlord of Undefined Shorts.
Okay.
Those sounds like such important titles.
Yeah,
We're pretty we're a pretty big deal, you know.
yeah, we're pretty serious about it.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about what you do for those that don't know what Undefined Shorts are?
Um, Basically, we just make a bunch of stupid videos that we think is funny and post them on YouTube and share it with all of our friends.
Yep.
Did you want to add anything?
We don't like to be pinned down by any, type of thing. A lot of people do blogs, vlogs, whatever. We just do it all.
So
Just
like
living the dream.
yeah, like we don't have like a genre to our channel or anything.
Keeping it ambiguous.
Yeah.
So how did Undefined Shorts come about? Like, have you guys always been into doing videos, or did it just kind of fall into your laps? Like, how did it happen?
Well, we had a close-knit circle of friends in high school consisting of maybe, 4 to 5 guys. And then, one day we were just like, hey, let's make a zombie movie. And, we did, and it was really bad. And
This was back in like 2006.
yeah, it was bad. And, we just started doing music videos with our crappy little camera and, came from there and we just bought better stuff. And, we're still pretty bad, but we're getting there.
Yeah, it pretty much all started because we all were watching Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later, and that inspired us to go and kind of film someone acting like a zombie chasing us, and we put music to it, and we thought it was freaking awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, we do a lot of comedy, but I mean, our real passion is like for,
Horror.
well, not necessarily horror, but like deep drama with like dark stuff. I don't know.
And we haven't always been Undefined Shorts since back then. We actually came up with the name Aftermath Films back then.
We've had like 7 names.
Yeah. Well, like Aftermath was what we we originally like did a bunch of local scenes because we had a lot of local bands in high school, and like we would say like on the flyers that Aftermath Films was going to be there to film the sets and all that stuff. So it was just kind of a name, and we got a lot of, hey, yeah, I really like Eminem and 50.
Yeah, oh God.
Sort of like, yeah, we got to change that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you don't want to be associated with that.
Well, you know.
You know.
So did Undefined Shorts, is that just kind of, you're just like, oh, that pretty much describes what we do?
We tried for about a year. We just like sat down like every other night and just tried to think of a good YouTube name, and we never ever got one.
I think we had the two that come to my mind are Sensory Digital,
Yeah.
and Medium Rare.
Yeah, and then we were just listening to a song by Miss May I, and
I forget what song.
it was Colossal,
Yeah.
and there was a lyric in there, and it had Undefined in the line, and we're just like, how about, okay, there you go, Undefined Shorts.
Yeah, we did like Undefined Films. We're like, Undefined this, and we just landed with Undefined Shorts.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
Undefined Film sounds awful.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's cool. I didn't realize that it had something to do with a music lyric.
Well, the way we are, if we think about stuff, it's gonna be bad, and if we just, improvise, it's gonna be better than what it was if we planned.
Yeah. Like we filmed a video today with
No planning.
no
We didn't do
script.
any pre-production. It was just
We pretty much figured out what we were gonna do next as it was happening.
It's a good way to, easy living.
Yeah.
Keeping it chill.
Well, I guess that kind of segues into my next question. Well, first of all, congratulations on being partnered with YouTube. That's awesome.
Woo!
Thank you.
Whoop whoop. How has that changed how you guys do your videos at all?
I'll answer that question, and the answer is next question because it hasn't affected us at all.
We're still down to earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, it's gonna influence us to try and come up with more ideas
Be
from our
tryhards.
videos. Yeah, like we can't just like sit back and like, hey,
Let's play some Gears.
Yeah, let's play some Gears and film a video in a month. You know, we have to consistently come up with ideas for videos
because
now.
we are very lazy.
Like basically on the set of an Undefined short is we film for until the battery dies, which is usually about a half hour because we never charge our batteries when we need to. And so we sit down and play Gears for about 5 hours, and then we film for about another hour, and then just play some more Gears.
Yeah.
Eat food, play Gears.
Yeah, that's about it. We should probably weigh about 800 pounds by now.
I know you guys are pretty skinny for that lifestyle.
Hey,
I'm
thanks.
jealous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You keep it chill.
That's the ultimate weight loss secret. Keep it chill.
Keep it hip.
Yeah. So hip it hurts.
Awesome. So okay, well, clearly you guys are Gears fans. Probably, I mean, all of your videos are cool. Don't get me wrong, but probably one of the coolest things you have done recently, at least, is Project Stranded. What were your roles in working on that, and did you feel any pressure from the Gears of War community on getting it right?
Yes. We've had a lot of
Austin,
pressure.
go ahead and say your roles.
Well, like, a lot of us had a different number of roles that we did. I know Craig did a lot of the producing, like he managed the live stream,
Yeah.
but he also helped out on set. So like everyone pretty much had a varied amount of roles. My role, actually, I did the B camera, which was obviously camera 2. On the cinematography, I did that with Joe Lascola. Huge inspiration to me. He pretty much taught me how to run my camera.
Yeah, Joe's the man.
We were both, all of the crew basically had the say in script. We all shared around some ideas, and we said what we didn't like and what we liked, blah, blah, blah. But my basic role was setting up some of the set on shooting days and cinematography.
You edited too.
I edited it too. Yeah, kind of forgot about that one.
And my role, I directed Project Stranded, and I also did the visual effects and starred.
Yep, Adam was Conroy,
Yep.
which is the main cog.
You.
So have you edited? I know that you guys have put out the intro, which is awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
Have you guys finished it? Have you finally, like, is it finally edited, or are you still working on it?
Our part is basically all the way edited because pretty much our job was to put all the clips together
And do the visual effects.
Yeah, and do the visual effects and just kind of get everything where it needs to be. So yes, the film was edited completely, but at this point we have some audio guys actually from Columbus, which is where we shot it. They are working on the sound design and the musical score. But basically, yes, it is edited all the way.
That's awesome. I'm really excited to see the finalized project.
Me too.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Although we watched it like 600 times.
Yeah, the intro. There's a huge Gears fandom at WeTheGamerz, so when we found out about Project Stranded, we were just geeking out, and then the intro came out, and then that was just kind of whetted our palates, or palates,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, however you say it.
Little tease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see all the hate on that too? Man.
Really?
But oh yeah, we got tons of hate for it.
Well, that's like when you ask the question, do we feel like a little stress about it? I mean, video gamers are hard to please.
Yeah, and
That's
maybe a
true.
lot of people were expecting, a Hollywood budget type
Well,
film.
not
but-
only that, they were expecting people on steroids.
Yeah, like people. Okay, have you even played Gears of War? There's most of the COG are little skinny guys, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I thought COGs were supposed to be all like ripped and muscular." I obviously didn't play the game because each main character in a game is Carmine, and he's small.
I think
That's
that's
true.
one of you, Adam.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do.
Because Andrew's ripped.
Yeah,
You're just not that ripped. So that's just all
I'm
on you.
pudgy,
Pudgy cog.
pudgy COG.
Well, I don't know. I think Marcus's biceps are bigger than my thighs.
Yeah, his biceps are bigger than my entire body.
Yeah. I don't think he could fit in our dorm.
So do you guys? So you guys make all of your? Or well, I guess you assume. I assume you edit your all your videos in your dorm, or
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we've only been in college for about a month and a half now, but it's the same computer. But we used to edit in beta withdrawals. You saw where we all played Gears, where I was on my bed, and Adam and Mitchell were across the room. We were all in the same room. Like we played Gears in that room, we edited in that room, we filmed in that room, in almost every film.
Yeah, that
But
room is.
now that Adam and I are at college, now we do all of our editing ourselves in our dorm.
that's I can relate. Well, I mean, I live in an apartment, but my room is like the size of a dorm, and so it's amazing how hot your room gets when you have like
Yep.
the Xbox and the computer going.
It's crazy. Plus, I'm in the room, which makes it a little
Yeah.
bit harder.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, that's awesome that you still take it with you even though you're in school.
Yeah, definitely. Couldn't live without it.
Um, well, obviously you guys are Gears fans. What about the series makes it so great to you guys as gamers?
Oh man, where do we start?
Well, the story is catastrophic.
So rich,
Yeah,
and it's just.
and it's just like
Mhm.
it's a new level of video gaming because you actually have to use your cover. You have to use your team. If you don't have a good team, you're not going to have a good game.
And it takes some amount of skill to make realistic shooter. It takes a whole nother plateau of skill to create a world where none of it is real. It's on a totally different planet, and it just envelops so many fans, and it's just got such a huge fan base.
Yeah, the community is where it's at too.
Yeah, best
Like-
community ever.
Like the community that Epic has for us, everyone's close knit, and everyone knows each other. And everyone's approachable. It's just a really good community to be involved in.
I can definitely agree with that. So what did you guys think of Gears of War 3 so far?
Best.
My jaw's still on the floor.
Yeah. That was a
Yeah,
beautiful way.
the ending of that camp I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the ending of that campaign was just what?
Yeah, we'd say, like, obviously we have classes, and it came out
Doesn't matter.
on a Tuesday. We stayed up like 4 in the morning.
And then we rage quit because the end was hard. When we record.
We were playing with Joaquin too.
Yeah, who's deaf.
He's one of our buddies that is actually deaf, and we played through the whole campaign with him, and he did pretty good. Some of the parts were pretty rough, but he did really good.
We got through it.
Yeah, the game was perfect, I thought.
Yeah, it was a lot smoother, I think, especially online.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I actually could kill people online.
We were happy to be included into the beta too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about the beta just because I wasn't a huge fan of online for Gears of War 1 and 2, just mostly because I was awful at it. But the beta was really, I guess it was,
Perfect.
it
Is that the
more
word you're looking
enjoyable.
for?
What?
Perfect? Was that the word? Was that close?
Yes, that was, yeah,
Yeah.
that is it. That is the word I was looking for. Well, are there any other future projects that you're really excited about, or do you have to keep it hush-hush?
We're working on something right now. It's not really gaming related, but we met this competitive yo-yoer. He's great, and we're gonna make a documentary about him and his journey to this state contest in Tennessee. And we're not gonna go by any rules. It's not gonna be a professional documentary.
We're just gonna make it our own.
Yeah, we're just gonna film it. And
Use our style because, like, we uploaded a kind of a tease to that too, a little taste of the documentary. And I remember one of the comments said, "Really, a yo-yo documentary?" Well, that kind of goes back to our name, Undefined Short. Like, there's no way to categorize the videos that we're gonna post.
I think that kind of coincides with what you were saying earlier about gaming fans, how they are kind of hard to please. Once you incorporate something gaming, that's kind of what they
Expect.
yeah, exactly. But I think it's really awesome that you guys incorporate more of like pop culture. I mean, I don't know, I think the yo-yo thing is kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, like, we of course developed our entire fan base from the Gears of War community.
Yeah.
Thanks to beta withdrawals. So now that we have the fan base ready, now is our time to produce more unorganized content.
Yeah.
It's usually like the vast majority of our channel is Gears content, and that's great. But, like to
We'll always make gear stuff.
Yeah,
we'll
like
always love it.
Like I got a call today from Craig about making a video for his another charity event that he's doing for Gears of War, and like we'll always do stuff for Gears of War, but that's pretty much where we started for Undefined. It's Gears.
Brothers to the end.
Brothers to the end.
Boom.
Well, I mean, I don't know. So, have you guys heard anything about something after Gears of War 3? I remember Cliffy B kind of hinted at something. Or maybe are you guys sworn to secrecy if you do know something? Because, the Gears of War 3 was the end of the trilogy, so do you think that will affect what you guys do, or?
A lot of comments that we've been getting is about beta withdrawals, and another one of those. And we do kind of have an idea set up for another beta withdrawals, but after that, I don't know.
I think that they'll keep making Gears titles. It definitely won't be Delta Squad because they've already confirmed that that's the end of them. But
well, Cliff.
No. Cliff said that if something is successful, why stop it?
Yeah.
So, along that line.
Well, on Fallon, he said, well, they made a Hobbit. And
yeah.
Right, that's what I was referencing.
Right.
That's what he said.
So
yeah.
I don't know if he's insinuating a prequel, but
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they'll get inspiration from your movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, see,
Okay.
here's the situation we have. Justin Kordoff, who works at Robot Entertainment, he wrote the script for Project Stranded, and it was just, it kind of blew us all away by how good it was. Justin's the man, but we went and made this, and we wanted a release date like the weekend before Gears 3 came out. And with deadlines and stuff, it couldn't be done. And we played through the game, and the parts where we're going through the Stranded camps, it's just like so similar to Project Stranded in some ways. And we're like, oh crap! Now everybody's gonna think, oh yeah, they just copied the story on this.
Yeah, specifically when there's a part where Stranded is over the gate. I don't know if that's the bacon scene.
It is.
It is. Where the Stranded actually tells Cole and everyone that there's a warehouse across the way, and it's almost directly, quote-unquote, referencing the warehouse that we used in Project Stranded. But, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Makes it feel more related, I guess.
Yeah.
More close.
Well, it just sounds like you guys knew, the story that well.
All props to Justin and George on that one.
Yeah.
They developed a really good script. We can't wait for it to actually get out.
I know.
See it.
Yeah, do you guys have a confirmed release date for?
No, we're just kind of waiting on. We're giving our guys some space so they can make it the best they can.
Yeah, they pretty much what they've told us is, yeah, they can get it out sooner, but it might not be as quality as it could be. So we chose the quality side, and we're gonna try and get it the best it can be before we release it, which I think will be much better than
It's the better choice.
speeding it up.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. It just kind of sucks for everybody that's waiting for it.
Yeah, us too. I mean, I can't wait to see it.
Are you guys gonna do something special? Do you think when it's released, you're gonna have like?
We might do a little weekend thing, give away some codes, something like that.
I know George is talking about doing some streams
Yeah.
because people haven't really been updated because we don't really know what to say yet because there's still a lot of work being put into it. But we will be having some streams coming up, and it'll pretty much be a FAQ. People just asking questions, and we'll be able to answer them.
That would be awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Project Stranded is the answer to this question, but just in case it's not, what's your favorite short that you've done so far?
Well,
Stranded
was just such a good experience. Like, not even the final product. Like, just all the people we met and the production process that we went through, and it was just a bunch of Gears fans making a film. It wasn't a bunch of professionals.
Yeah, like it was just a bunch of dudes just chilling in Columbus making some Gears of War film. Even now, and especially right after we got done filming, I missed that set so much.
I do too.
And being on that set, it was so fun. But other than that, I've been having a lot of fun with bro battles.
Yeah, bro battles is fun.
We just filmed another one of those today. It was really fun. Beta withdrawals was really fun too.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good and fun.
Yeah, it's the best job in the world,
Yeah, definitely.
as far as we know.
So what would you say that there's one thing that you've learned like through doing all of this, all these different videos? Like, has there been like a specific thing that now that you have all these videos under your belt, you kind of think back and go, wow, I really wish I had known, to do this or that, or
Well, no, in some ways, and yes, in some ways, because I've grown to believe that if you just keep going and you just think about your future and you just put your current talent into what you have now, regardless of like its quality. I mean, you want to make it as high quality as you can, but I mean, if you just keep trucking and keep trucking, you're gonna be successful, and that ties into everything in life. If you just don't quit, you're gonna make it.
Yeah, and like looking back at our videos, just looking at the first video, and especially if you look all the way back to Aftermath films, but looking at our videos, I think we can see a steady increase.
Yeah.
And
we're just getting started, and we're only 18, and we're not gonna stop this. We're gonna go until
what we've learned is like from our first video, which was the Battle LA movie review, that got like 100 views, and
we didn't even care.
yeah, we just keep going,
We weren't even
like,
mad.
who cares about the views? Just keep making, and eventually more people will see it if you work hard enough.
that's life lessons from Undefined Shorts.
There you go.
Yeah.
That should be your next project life lessons.
We're just sitting there with ties and slick back hair. No, Johnny.
By the way, you guys look so much older than 18. Can I just say that?
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were like 20. I thought you were my age. I thought you were like 22 or 23 or something like that.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
We're actually, Adam is almost to the T 1 month older than me.
Yeah.
So in February February and March will be 19.
19.
Yeah, we're still little youngins.
Little babes. My birthday's in February too. Oh my gosh, we can
What day?
have the 17th.
I'm older than you. Well, not older than you, but
No, you're not.
I'm on the 5th.
Oh.
Super
Well,
Bowl.
we should have a February bash.
Boom. February festival.
Mark it, film it
There it is. Alliteration, always important.
for some new content.
New content.
Well, I think that's about all I have. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
I've had a really great experience being interviewed by you, Molly. It's been wonderful.
And
I didn't even tell them to say that. That's amazing.
That was a paid advertisement.
Yeah.
I think.
we just want to.
What in the world is that?
Is that a fire alarm?
I think a fire alarm is going off in our dorm at the moment.
Go check it out.
I'll go check it out.
He's gonna go check it out.
Ah, no, I'm not gonna check it out.
Is that a fire alarm?
Gotta go out? Oh,
Yeah, we'll be back.
This is it.
See that?
And we're back.
That was the fire alarm going off. We had to evacuate.
Yeah. What happened? Austin, tell Molly what happened.
Apparently some chick was in the kitchen of our dorm. Well, not our dorm room, but our floor. And she burnt some sausage.
That's ironic.
There's like 3 fire trucks and an ambulance here. And yeah.
Yeah, I saw the tweets or the pictures you tweeted.
Yeah,
That's
pretty hard.
a
Pretty
big
gruesome.
deal over some sausage.
Yeah, pretty hardcore.
Total sausage fest.
Total sausage.
Yeah, and there was a woman in the kitchen. Now I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to declare that. I'm not, making
You know,
a joke.
she was where she needed to be.
No, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say she was in the kitchen. And she burnt some sausage. That's all I'm going to say.
And we're gonna leave it at that.
You gonna bother me about a sausage?
You bought me about a sausage?
Well, I guess before the sausage fest, we were
That's what we'll.
doing our goodbyes. But yeah, was there anything else that you guys wanted to add before we wrap this little sausage fest up?
Like all the time, we just want to thank everyone who's been supporting us, even since Aftermath. but just keep telling us what you think, and we'll keep making videos. I'm very grateful that people actually like our stuff and spread it around.
Yeah, spread it around like a wildfire. Bet you were thinking something else, weren't you?
I actually was. I was waiting to hear something else.
Gotcha.
I was waiting to hear something. Gotcha, bitch. Well, I think you guys definitely have a lot of talent, and I'm really excited to see what else you have in store for us. So, to all of the We The Gamers out there, or We The Gamers fans out there, make sure you go to www.undefinedshorts.com. I almost said films.
Ooh.
No.
But not. Undefinedshorts.com, and look at all their awesome videos. Make sure you check out Bro Battles episode 2, Coke versus Pepsi. It's hilarious.
It's Pepsi versus Coke.
Oh, awkward. They both suck anyway. But there's kind of a cool thing in there. I don't want to give it away, but it's really funny, actually. And check it out. Make sure you look at the intro to Project Stranded. It's epic. No pun intended. But make sure you guys keep checking back with them. Look at all their new videos. All their old videos, make sure you just watch. And of course, head over to WeTheGamerz.com, sign up on our forums, and I'm sure we'll have more stuff with them all the time because
we love
I
We The
love them.
Gamers.
We'd be
That's
glad
right.
to participate in your events.
I didn't even tell them to do any of this. This is great.
All
right, guys.
You paid us to say all of
This
this.
is a paid interview.
Yeah, I paid you $7.97.
Yep.
Well, guys, thank you again for this interview. I had a lot of fun.
It's been a wondrous experience. I feel like I've been through a portal and I've gone into a magical world, and I've just had a lot of fun.
I feel inspired.
I do. Yeah.
I think those are two of the nicest things I've ever had said to me.
Okay.
Well, thanks again, guys, and hopefully we can do something like this again soon.
Of course.
Um,
How about tonight?